What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. My name is Tony Pacino, and today we are going to talk about crypto. We are going to take a look at a few charts. We are going to take a look at altcoins, and we are going to take a look at meme coins as well. All right, so first thing that I want to do is analyze Bitcoin. As you can see here, weekly chart, we are actually bullish, right? And as you can see, we always have been bullish, right? Now, we have been sitting in this bullish flag, if you want to call it like that, bullish flag pattern since March, since we have done the all-time high in March, and we haven't moved from there, right? We had that little nuking in August 5th. This thing nuked all the way down to 49,000 approximately, and we are now sitting at $59,000 as of today. Now, things I am looking for Bitcoin is probably revisiting that whole area of low 40s, probably even high 30s, so like $39,000, $38,000 area. So below the year open, I think this is where we could potentially go. All right. Also, one thing that's going to happen next week is that we have the Fed that is going to do the rate cut, that is going to announce if they are lowering rates and how much they are lowering rates. If they lower rates like it is predicted, that it might be extremely bullish for crypto and also for markets in general, for gold, for stocks, whatever. But it will be very bullish for crypto, especially that we are entering Q4, and Q4 has always been bullish for crypto. If you remember, 4 years ago in 2020, Q4 is really when crypto started to pump. We can see it right here. If I go back to 2020, so so let's go ahead and see. So we had the 2020 crash right here with the whole I don't want to say, you know what I'm talking about. And then we came here, we were sitting in September around $10,000, and then as you can see, Q4 is when we started to have the pump beginning, right? The beginning of the pump started in Q4 2020. We were 11,000, and then we ended. Where did we end the year? That's interesting to look at. We ended the year around $27,000, right? Very bullish. Now, could we do the same thing this year? Let's see, right? Let's see. I hope we do, right? So we all get a bag, we all make money, right? A lot of people are saying that we are going to pump in Q4. So what I believe is that if we get all the stars aligned for us to pump, which means like we get the low interest cut, right? So there's more money in the US, more dollars circulating. People are obviously going to come into crypto, right? If we get a little pump in Q4, then it could be extremely bullish for January and for Q1 of 2025, right? If all these things happen, then yes, we are going to get a potential super cycle, crypto super cycle, right? So yeah, so this is what I look for Bitcoin right now. I wouldn't get too excited yet, as the Fed news is next week. Another thing here I want to take a look at is TRON. If you have been following my channel for a while, you probably know that I love TRON and the whole TRON ecosystem. So basically what happened with this is that we were sitting around here, around $6, $7. And then Pavel Durov, the CEO of Telegram, got arrested in France. And essentially, it was a bearish news for the whole ecosystem, right? But then now that the whole news is has calmed down, right? Nobody's talking about it. This thing is pumping, right? So hopefully we can close this weekly candle just like this. Now, as far as entries, if you want to trade this on a leverage exchange, then I would say that you are a bit late. If you want to trade this right now with leverage, 50 fib was the perfect entry, but you could still get in with low leverage, right? All right. This thing probably gonna 10x, easily 10x this bull run. I'm really bullish on TRON in general, and I'm really bullish on TRON memes, right? Which we're gonna take a look at later. All right, next is Sol. So Solana here consolidating in this whole area between $200 and $100, right? So this is huge. We got this whole thing going on here with Solana. Very bullish on this as well. I could see a Solana going to $2,000, $1,000 to $2,000. So 10x from now, 20x from now, very possible. Especially if they keep the whole degen culture in their chain. I think that this thing could run. But I think that it will be the last cycle for Solana, and that's for another video. I'm not going to talk about this right now, but that's for another video. Now, as far as interesting altcoins that I'm looking at right now, we have Big Time. So Big Time is sitting below the 0.78 Fibonacci, which is extremely undervalued. This is extremely low. This is usually where I look to get in on meme coins, but this is not a meme coin. This is a real project. This is an altcoin. So yeah, so this thing is pretty far from its all-time high. So you can only make money buying this right now. As you can see, we are almost 9x from all-time high. And I believe this is going to probably like $5 or something like that. So huge moves to come for this. What's interesting is that you can trade this with leverage. Obviously, I wouldn't enter right now because this weekly has pumped a little too much. I still could see a retracement. I still could see us going into the 6-cent area, right? I still could see this. So do not be rushed to get into coins like this. Wait for the news next week. Wait for Bitcoin to do something. And if Bitcoin were to go to the low 40s, then this thing right here will nuke down to like probably like 3 cents. And this is where you want to snipe. This is where you want to get in, right? You want to make sure you always have alerts on TradingView. So like when something crazy happens, you can be alerted, right? You can be you can know when something crazy happened, right? All right, so next we are going to take a look at Ondo. Ondo is the next altcoin I am very bullish on, and you can trade this with leverage as well. Okay, we don't have the same entry as on Big Time, but pretty much the same setup here. We are under the 61, right above the 78, and all-time high is about almost 200% from where we are. This has a lot of potential. A lot of smart money is bullish on this project. So do your own research. But yeah, this could be very interesting. All right. I also want to take a look at Caspa right here. I made a video on Caspa at the beginning of this year, and it already pumped a lot, right? It pumped a lot. This thing is at 16 cents with an all-time high at 20 cents. So very bullish on this. We probably can see a $2, $5 Caspa in the next years to come. Maybe this bull run. I think this is one of these coins that is going to stay in crypto forever because their technology is very similar to the Bitcoin technology. And yeah, so basically layer ones like this are gonna stay. Now, interesting thing about Caspa is that they are working on meme coins. I believe there's already some meme coins that are on their blockchain, but nobody talks about it. Haven't heard much really, but yeah, as soon as they're starting adopting meme coins and adopting crypto culture, then I think this could have a huge run, right? If layer ones would just copy what Solana does, right, which is essentially bringing all the gamblers, all the degenerate investors, then it will do well, right? This is the problem that L1s, the layer ones have, is that they cannot onboard people, and then they just go ghost, right? Then like we hear about the chain for a little bit, and then we don't hear about it, right? Whereas blockchains like TRON, you have TRON right now as well, and Solana will pretty much never die as long as they keep the meme coin culture, the degenerate culture, right? This is what people want. That's why I'm making all this content about meme coins, because that's what people want, right? You can talk all day about those boring altcoins, but people are not that interested, right? So a little advice: if you are working with an L1 project, focus on degeneracy, focus on the pump.fun and all that stuff, right? And this is how you're going to onboard a lot of people, right? Next, I want to take a look at the Ethereum and Bitcoin chart, which will probably bottom very soon, which is very bullish for Ethereum. But I'm going to talk about this in another video. Probably today, probably tomorrow's live stream is going to be about Ethereum. So stay tuned for tomorrow's stream, right? Next, I want to take a look at some meme coins here. One of my top picks for meme coins this cycle is Puton. In my opinion, this thing could go to 100 million for the simple fact that it is just the Russian leader on the Russian chain, right? So this is a political token, and it just makes sense. Like, you don't even need to sweat it too much, right? You don't need to think about it too much. This is Vladimir Putin, right? You get the wordplay here, Putin. And basically, looks amazing. We have 669 holders. I think we had 630 holders this morning, but the Crypto King, famous influencer for the whole TON ecosystem, did a live stream earlier where he was promoting projects and investing in TON projects, and essentially he made that thing pumped, and he validated the whole Puton thesis, right? So this is huge, huge for Puton as well. And that's why you have that green candle right here. All-time high is around 700K, but I believe this could go to 100 mil. So yeah, huge narrative here. So place your bets right? But as usual, don't bet the whole house. Okay, and next we can take a look at TCAT, which is actually the CTO that is ran by Crypto King, or at least that is promoted by Crypto King. And this thing went from zero all the way to, wait, let's check the market cap chart here. It went from zero all the way to $30 million. Absolutely insane, right? So if you were to buy this today, you are looking at a 4x, right? 4x, 5x to all-time high, which is absolutely bananas. All right. This type of money is only possible in crypto, right? Always remember this. Okay, so now I also want to take a look at some other meme coins here. I was looking at Brett earlier because it looks interesting right now. I'm on the daily chart, on the Uniswap chart. So interesting thing here with Brett is that we are on the lower side here, and it was on the 0.61 Fibonacci, right? Which I still think it's a good entry right now, because this thing is gonna pump. I mean, Crash and other influencer, but especially Crash, have made this thing pump successfully, and I think that we are not done with it. right? As well as with Mr. Migos. I think that these are the two biggest meme on base. So yeah, so I wouldn't hesitate to grab a little bag of bread right now. Yeah, and also another thing I want to talk about is remember this whole thing in April, May that happened with the wallets. People were scared that the devs and the whole team of bread were gonna dump on new investors because a lot of wallets were connected together, which means that some people hold a lot of the supply. But I think that this is actually bullish, right? You don't want to get into a project where like the team holds like 5%, 10%. That's nothing. You want them to hold a lot of the supply, right? So then you can be sure that they believe in the project, right? And obviously, this doesn't work with a brand new like pump fund meme coin because then the dev is gonna rug on you. But with this type of projects, you can pretty much be sure that if they hold a lot of the supply, it just showed that they believe in the project, right? So yeah, so this is my take on Brett. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Mr. Migos here. You obviously heard about it, right? Came out 1 month and 27 days ago. I think it was July 16 or something like that. So funny story here. I was actually trading Base meme coins on Ape Store. If you don't know, Ape Store is just pump.fun but on Base. And I was trading meme coins, and then all of a sudden everyone was selling their bags and moving into Mr. Migos, right? And at first I wasn't understanding why, and then I went into Base, the Base Twitter, and then I saw their whole like the whole video with Mr. Migos and all that stuff, and I was like, oh my god, Coinbase is literally promoting a meme coin for the first time, right? Because Coinbase, if you've been in crypto for a while, you know that Coinbase do not like to take risk. They don't want to get slapped by the SEC, right, and by the US authorities. So they usually play it very safe. But then on this one, they actually impressed me. But anyway, Mr. Migos here, promoted by Coinbase, sitting below the 0.78 Fibonacci. So amazing entry here, right? Do not fade this. Same thing as Brett. This is definitely going to a billion plus for the simple fact that, number one, we have so much holders, 95,000 holders. This is literally crazy. And look at this thing. It has constant volume, literally constant volume, right? And if you bought at the top, I mean, don't sell your bag right now. Just wait for a bull market to come, and then so you can sell and you can exit your position safely. But $20 million, absolutely nice entry here. We are looking at a 5x to all-time high, which is around $114 million. So yeah, I wouldn't fade this. I would actually get in probably right now, or I would wait for a Bitcoin nuking in the next few weeks, which I still think could happen, and then get into this, right? All right, next meme coins that I want to show you is, I actually made a video on it. Let me see here. Where is it? Is it T-Bull? I think that this is TRON Bull, market cap 2.6. I think it's just bull. It's just bull. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So, another one here. You probably missed a great entry here at 50 million. I posted it on my Telegram. By the way, join my Telegram if you want to get nice calls. I don't post calls all the time because I don't want to post bad calls. I don't want you to lose your money. I want you to make money so we can make money together, right? That sounds nice. All right, so Tron Bull here. This was promoted by Crash a few weeks ago, right? On August 25th, it was promoted by him. You can see the huge green candle. So yeah, not a great entry today because we are sitting at 61, around the 61 fib. It went below the 78, which was an absolutely great entry here, around 50 million, which was a 5x to all-time high, which is at 330 millions. Okay. So yeah, so this would be the top meme coin on the TRON chain right now, that you can know for sure that is going to $1 billion, so 10x from now, because there's a lot of TVL in the TRON blockchain. There's a lot of USDT hanging in there, and I believe that with the push of a bull market, this thing could go absolutely crazy. All right. Okay, so next we are gonna take a look at my favorite coin on the Solana chain, which is Punky. Okay, nice chart, man. Very nice chart. Very nice chart here for Punky. All-time high, 387 million. You already know this thing's going to $1 billion plus. 10x from now. All right, 10x from now. No cap. We are below the 61, so pretty good entry here. As you can see, August 5th, they nuked all the way down to 114, 111 million dollars. So yeah, I wouldn't sweat it too much. If you are bullish on Solana and bullish on meme coins on Solana, then I think this is the next whiff. This is the next bunk, the next whiff, right? This thing could go absolutely bananas here, right? So this is my pick for Solana. Obviously, there's a ton of meme coins on Solana that are gonna pump, but this is, I would say, a safe meme coin to invest in, right? So yeah. All right. Next, I want to take a look at what's going on the BSC chain, and I'm going to tell you why I'm actually very bullish on Andy on BSC, right? Number one, it's the yellow Matt Fury character on the yellow chain, right? Also, another quick narrative here that you can look up for the BSC chain is that we have CZ, the CEO. Well, he's not CEO anymore, but he's the founder and used to be the CEO of Binance for a long time, right? He's the head of Binance. He's going to be released from jail in a couple of weeks. I believe September 29th something. So if you could buy this right now, Matt Fury character on the BSC chain, plus Binance, CZ from Binance getting released from jail, then you're looking at a straight 10x to 100x play just with that narrative alone, right? So this is how you look for narratives, right? You look for a big news that might come, something that might happen in the blockchain, something related to the blockchain, and then you find the best meme coin with the best potential, right? Something that hasn't pumped yet. It pumped to $20 million, went all the way down to 1.4, even lower. But it shows you that this has a lot of strength, right? If we take a look here, absolutely amazing entry. We are sitting below the 0.78 Fibonacci here. So this thing could literally have its run when CZ gets released from jail, right? So this is my play for the BSC blockchain, right? I don't even want to look at any other meme coins on this chain. This is the play because you have the Matt Fury, you have the narrative. It just makes sense, right? All right, next I want to take a look at another meme coin on TRON, which is, I'm going to show you here. It doesn't work here. What's going on? Okay, so all right. My computer had a little issue here. So let's take a look at Redo. Obviously, you've heard of Redo, biggest meme on the TRON chain, right? I'm gonna pull up the weekly chart here. Okay. We are sitting at $43 million, all-time high, $142 million, right? So let's go ahead here and analyze. We are literally looking at a perfect timing to enter. We are above 78, right? Which is a great entry for this type of meme coins because this is the biggest meme on TRON. So you're probably not going to get that 78 below entry, right? So you need to adapt your entry with the meme coins, with what meme coins, what market cap, what does it do? Is it the biggest meme coin? Is it one of the lowest market cap? Like, you need to adapt the way you analyze, right? Like I said, for altcoins, I will look for a 61 Fibonacci entry. For meme coins, most meme coins, I would look for a below 0.78 entries. But for certain meme coins like this, which is biggest meme coins on one chain, I would look for a 78 and above entry, right? So this could go to $1 billion. A lot of people are saying that TCAT could actually take the lead here and become the biggest meme on TRON. We'll see. I mean, this thing's at 5 million. This is at 43 million. You clearly have TRON that is backing this up because when Pavel Durov got arrested, they changed their logo into this meme coins logo, right? So this is pretty bullish for it, which is why you had that pump actually on this week right here, this weekly candle right here, right? So yeah, so this is what I'm looking for the TRON ecosystem. All right. Now, if you guys have any questions, please drop your question in the chat. I will be happy to answer it. If you want me to analyze any coins, any meme coins, just drop the CA in the chat and we'll take a look at this. All right. Okay. So what's going on here? What is going on here? All right, let me take a look at this. All right, guys, no questions. So it was great to do this live stream with you guys today. We are going to be doing a lot of those in the near future. And tomorrow, special live stream on Ethereum and why I believe that Ethereum is going to run and potentially lead during Q4 of this year. And we're going to take a look at a whole thesis that I've built. And we're going to take a look at some news, obviously, what's Vitalik doing. And yeah. All right. It was your boy, Tony Pacino. You guys take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.